Hello and welcome to the WW2 channel, myself Alan from the channel as usual, and our continuing 1942 campaign here of the other side of the hill. We are in the second operations phase of summer 1943. We've done a whole year so far. We're on the fourth video, and let's see how we go from here. If anybody's in the chat, do let us know that you can hear and see me as usual. It would be nice to know, and I'll just send out some reinforcement messages. Okay, that's done. That's done. Eric, good to see you again. Wow, you stuck through this all the way. It's good to see you again. Thanks, thanks for letting us know the sound's okay. Okay, let's get cracking. Not entirely looking forward to this turn, I must admit. First thing is strategic warfare. We have one grey dice. Gosh, how many have the Allies got? So, on their line, good grief, they've got 4. Oh no. 4 dice here for the Allies and 1 grey one for us. Well, we got a hit. I think that's a miss. We've got a strategic card, which is fine because we've run out. I think always got to look up the symbols on the different. So strategic warfare. Yeah, that's a hit and that's a hit. That's a card, that's a miss. So 2 to 1. Could be worse. Could be worse. We've only got 1 strategic warfare replacement coming in. Loath to move that down. But I don't see how we can't do that. And the card. No, there isn't a card, so that's a miss as well. Okay, well, could have been a lot worse, I suppose. Movement. So we need to cover what's going down here. We had that huge push by the Soviets here last turn, going from Voronezh all the way to Kharkov. I think we'll need some greys here. Yes, we'll move 1. I'd like to leave it like that, actually. Yes, because I want to try and push here. And actually, I think I've been diddling myself, because when we were pushed out here, I removed a resource, but I think I shouldn't have done. We should still be on 13. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. 4. 4 of those. 5. So it's 5 on top of our starting value. This is quite critical actually, so I do want to check this. Resources. I'll need to look at the scenario to see what we started off with. Total war. Actually, the setup card. 82 resources. Yeah, we started with 13. So I think we should actually be there. So I don't think we've actually lost one. No, so we should be at 13. I'm just going to add that there, just to make up the numbers. Right, where was I? Movement, wasn't I? Yes. So we did one move. Want to keep that going. A little worried about here. A little worried about here as well. So maybe we got 3 moves. We got 3 moves here, 3 moves strategic. So that was 1. Maybe 2. And then strategic move 1. Strategic move 2 to there. Yeah. Yeah, that looks more even. We've got Sevastopol here, so we can afford to be a little smaller. Okay. Right, that was our movement. Command. Alright. We got some questioning. Have we got any vacancies? We have a vacancy here. That should have a vacancy marker on it. Yeah, that's where we are. So, army group head. So, the only person we can actually assign is actually Rommel, although he doesn't get any bonuses because he's not in Libya, North Egypt, Northern Africa and Middle East, so he doesn't give us a bonus, but he needs to be there. So Rommel goes here. Doesn't do very much. That's our vacancies. Now where are any other commands? No, we've got some questioning though. Von Feiss here. So he needs to roll against a 3. Against a 4, he's fired. So Von Feiss is out. He wasn't that useful anyways. He was good at attacking in rough, which doesn't do anything for us. But that does increase the unrest and does give us another Black Orchestra card. Okay, so that's a vacancy. Who else? Nobody on the board has. Over here we have 3 to do. So we have Hoth on a 3. He's okay, that's good. Modal on a 6, so he can't be fired, but he might turn dissident. No, he doesn't, he's fine. And Reinhardt's on a 5, so he should be fine, but you never know. No, he's fine. Okay. Right. That's our in-command generals. That's our previously activated generals. Okay, so that's command done. Because oh no, we have to fill this vacancy. So well, actually, we're down to 4s here. So who would be good? Certainly looking for good defender. Heinrich's good. Reroll up to 2 dice in any defence on the Eastern Front. Yeah, actually, yeah. No, definitely Heinrich. So Heinrich is now an army group head in the Ukraine. Because we've got all the way down to 4s. We've used up all the 7s, 6s and 5s so far. Good. I think that's it for command. Yes, Axis offensive. So we've had Zitadelle, which we've still got. Yeah, it's still relevant. We have 2 pawns. I think we can get away with only using 1. And they have to be in Russia. Yeah, we can get away with one. So we're going to place one up here, I think. Let's try it. I don't think we want to be anywhere else. Although Heinrich is pretty good, maybe we should do it here. What's Bush like? Bush is defence only. Von Kluge, defence only. Von Kleist is attack, but into the wrong. So none of them are going to help. Yeah, let's try it up here. Yeah, okay. So what are the Soviets going to defend with? They're going to defend with 1943 with 4 dice, but no special. Okay, so 4 dice for the Soviets. And we have a grey, 2 whites currently. We need to pick a general. And can be a 4 or a 3. So what we need is an attacking general. Most of these are defence only. Wow. Indeed, they are all defence only. So nobody's going to help. Bush doesn't help. This is a straight roll. That's not great. Okay. Oh, and also Soviets get a white dice as well for defending in rough. This is ill-advised. Who do we want to survive? Somebody's got an outside chance of not being fired, because I don't think this is going very well. Or doesn't really help much. Rendulic, actually. Yeah. He's actually quite good. Yeah, that defence is good. Yeah, Vola doesn't do very much. Let's have Vola. Vola. Right. Okay, so no help, just 3 dice. Aircraft don't help. They've got 5 dice. Oh, God. It's in rough, so 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, 5 hits. Gosh. Okay, that's not one roll. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 hits. So it's failed by 2. In a defeat. We're attacker. Yeah, 1 reduction, which has to be grey. And it's the leading general, isn't it? That's leading general's questioned, so Vola is questioned. Okay, that didn't work. That's our offensive done, western offensive. So there's no landing marker, so don't worry about landings. We have 1 place which is in dispute, which is southern Italy. And that no offensive marker should have gone last turn. Right, so they are attacking Naples from Messina. Pull a combat card for the Allies. The Allies' 1943 attack is... They aren't attacking. They have a plain symbol and strategic card. There are no strategic cards left, so it's just a dice roll for... the plain symbol. Nope. So they don't do anything. Good. Love it. That's nice. They're stuck on the beach. Stuck in Sicily. No Salerno happens. Like that. And next, of course, we have the Soviets, don't we? Soviet offensives. Out they come. So here we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Palmer, hello. You don't know this game, okay? Well, welcome. Yeah, it's a brand new game. It's just being fulfilled on Kickstarter. I just got it last week, so you won't be able to find it online unless you kickstarted it yet. Although probably sometime next month they will do all the fulfillment, and you should be able to get it from NAC Wargames, who are in Spain. Other side of the hill, we are playing the German High Command solo version of the game. You can be cooperative or competitive in this game, up to 4 players. We're playing the solo, and we're just trying to survive, really. We started in 1942, so we had a little bit of a blip at the start where we did well for half a turn, and it's been mostly bad news since then. And yeah, that's where we are. So Soviet offensive. So each of the disputed areas, that should be now disputed actually, we got back in there, didn't we? Disputed areas, that's a 2 bound, actually that's disputed as well, isn't it? The boundary, disputed here, disputed here. So we got the 4 possibles. We'll start with the Black Sea, why not? So the Soviets are doing what to us? Okay, 1943, on their attack, they are doing a satellite army surrender and 3 dice. So we do have a satellite army, that's the yellow one. We have von Kleist here, who's doing what? Von Kleist, any defense, add 1 hit for every black die that's rolled. So that's no good to us. We have no black dice to roll. Have we got anybody who can stop that loss of the satellite army? I don't think we do. We can only use this line and this line, because we can use any, but these guys have an effect. Kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel here. We could put in Vice, though we're going to lose that. We get 2 white dice. Currently they're getting, what was it, 3? They're getting 3 dice. We are getting 2 white dice for the fact it's a fortress. We will get another dice for the white, and that's it for the moment. This guy gives us a no, he doesn't, because he needs to be in rough. Shauner's nice but dangerous. Reduced by dice for Hansen. No, he's not useful. He's not useful. He isn't either. Neither is he. Gosh. Vice seems to be the only guy in town, really. Actually, Yannicka is quite good. Can re-roll 1 dice with a blank white result. Yeah, okay, let's use Yannicka. Okay, so we got 3 whites versus their 3 normals, because we lose that satellite army that's surrendered. So 2 for the fort, 1 for that army versus their 3. That's a lot. So 1 hit, combat cards, which we do still have some, and an air hit. Our rolls. 2 hits. So we win. I don't believe we lose anything there. Yeah, no effect. So they bounced off us, but we did lose an air point. Little dangerous there, but kept Sevastopol. So well done, Yannicka. We didn't really need the reroll. Right, next. Let's do Ukraine here. This might be ugly. Let's see what the combat is. It is, oh god, automatic loss and 4 dice. Ouch. Okay, we have Heinrichi here. Ah, yes, good. Heinrichi is useful. Reroll up to 2 dice on our combat roll and choose either result. A good chap here. So we are taking a loss, and they are having 4 dice. Our loss would be changing that to a white. We are defending in planes, so tanks count double, and our white dice don't give us tanks. Yeah, this is not going to be great. Oh, we could use Hollet, which gives us a grey dice instead of a yellow dice. Yeah, okay. Let's use him. Yes, Hollet. So Hollet's been used, and they're dice. So we have an auto loss, which gets us a white. Being bled here, really. So we get 2 whites and a white for a yellow. Is that? Sorry, a grey for a yellow. Got a chance of getting a tank result. That's the best we can do. Yeah. Okay. Their roll. Oh, only 2 hits. 2 combat cards. So we need to do 2 combat cards. And our roll. Oh damn, it's 1 hit. But Heinrichi gives us, we can re-roll 2 dice. So we'll re-roll the 2 blanks. And what did Hollet give us? Oh yeah, they gave us the grey dice. Right. Okay, we drew. We've got 2 combat events. So combat event 1 is Operation Chastise. Roll a Western dice. If the result is a plain symbol, move a replacement marker 1 box to the left. Oh, God. So that's not a plain symbol, so no effect. And the second one, Tito. Yugoslavia is a conquered area. Wehrmacht's replacement value -1. Great. And then put it out for next year. Wrong pile. Okay. So that's combat events done. We drew. So we take a loss. Unfortunately, it's the yellow. In preference for a white. But we stay. Or what we could, keep the yellow and withdraw. So we'll do that. And because we withdrew, I think head of army group is questioned. Yeah, so head of army group is questioned. So it's Henrique, but he's a 5. He should be okay. Kind of survived that. We've lost Kiev though, and to be honest, we're in trouble here because we could be cut off here in the Black Sea. Now, this is dangerous. Okay, here. Combat card is a straight 4 dice attack. Hurrah! What do we have here? We have a grey, a white, and a yellow. Grey, a white, and a yellow. And we have von Kluge, who, as I recall, isn't that great. Oh no. Cancel the special effect in the combat card. Yeah, brilliant. There wasn't one. So it doesn't help. He is useful, but not in this case. So 4 against 3. Who do we pick? We are defending in river. We do have a river. Hansen is good. Defense of the river. Subtract 1 die from the combat roll. Yeah. Okay. I'll go with that. Yeah, that's Hansen. Sorry, yeah, it is Hansen, yeah. So Hansen, so we subtract 1 dice. So it's 3 versus 3. So this is river, so that's a hit, and a plain hit. What do we roll? 1 hit, 2 combat events. So we're going to lose. Yeah. So Eastern Front control goes down to 1. That's not good because I'll get an extra dice up in Leningrad. We lose. So we will withdraw from Smolensk to Minsk, which means they move on to here. And this is now disputed. Von Kluge is questioned. And that's it. We've got a trade space here now because we're quite denuded. Okay. On to Leningrad, I suppose. What do we got? We have just an automatic loss. No attack. I think we can probably live with that. Yeah. So that goes there. That's it for the Soviet offensive. I kind of breathe a sigh of relief, really. Military objectives set. Yeah, we haven't done Zitadelle. We're supposed to get rid of all the Russian areas here except for the Urals, and we've got nowhere near that, so that's failed. Supply check, we're okay. We're not surrounded anywhere yet. Victory check, not on your life. So we are moved on to the fall of 1943. We're on to the bombing of Germany. So, bombing of Germany here. We get -2 replacements. That's probably going to be Luftwaffe replacements. And that's going to be very ugly. Because we need the 2 Wehrmacht ones. Yeah. So it's 2 Luftwaffe replacements down. So we have 2 Wehrmacht replacements. We need... We need to bring that back. He's questioned, doesn't he? What is that? That shouldn't be a satellite. That should be disputed. And maybe a grey up here as well. That's our 2. Luftwaffe replacements are down 2 because of the bombing of Germany. So we just get 1. It's got to be there, isn't it? Yeah, it's really not good. Strategic warfare replacements, we get 1. And then satellite replacements, there's nobody to produce any more. Production table. Now, what I would like to do is run the Atlantic wall here, which is a cost of 3. So we need to push these guys up. We need to push that guy. That's 3, 6, 9, 10. That gives us 3. So these both drop to 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Right, that's what we have to do. So production directive is going to be Atlantic Wall. Cost of 3. 1, reduced army is moved from the force pool to each of the following areas: Norway, Belgium, Holland and Northern France. And then that's out of the game. So these 3. Start getting a defence from invasion there. I think that really has to be done. Political directive. We can't afford a political directive. Occupation of Italy, which isn't relevant because Southern Italy is disputed, but we've already applied the occupation of Italy, so it doesn't really matter. And then 1 for the military directive, which we can't afford, so we don't have 1. Okay, on to the operations round. Okay, strategic warfare. Okay, strategic warfare is 3 dice. Yeah, we're still 1943. 3 dice. We have 2 dice, 1 white and 1 grey. Let's roll these. Ouch. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's 2 versus 1, I believe. Yeah. 2 hits versus 1. We take a hit, so it's going to be the strategic warfare, I think. It's going to take the hit. Okay, moving on. Movement. Right, we don't need this guy here anymore. And I'm not going to pretend that we can do very much in Leningrad anyway. So I'm going to bring him strategic move. We got operational move down to here. I think that's it. No strategic moves. Okay, command. We have no vacancies yet, but we need to check von Kluge and Heinrici. Von Kluge on a 4. A 4, he's a dissident now. And Heinrici on a 5. 2, he's fine. Okay, no more vacancies. Ah, yep. These guys all need somebody. So, who do we put in? Von Schweppenberg looks good. Cancels the air naval control. Additional dice when the air naval control is 1. They don't get the extra dice. sounds like a good idea. Or actually no, we can't. It needs to be one of the 4s. Which means we need to use one of these guys who are Eastern Front only. So they don't. So the one who's useless, I think, Ruoff, because we haven't got a lot of black dices and got a lot of greys either. So he will command. Oh, we could. I know what we could do. We could move somebody from here. Who's not that useful? Von Kleist, I think, isn't that useful. He can go into the west and does count. So I think what we'll do is we'll get Von Kleist moved. He's not that useful, so we'll put him here in Denmark, Norway, which is the least useful place. Actually, maybe Belgium, Holland, which creates a vacancy here. Let's fill these other 2. This guy would be probably von Salmuth, because he does stuff in plains area. Where was it? Here. And we need somebody in Norway, probably von Arnim. He's more of an attacking guy. Needs tanks, and he's not going to get it up there, but, well, I don't think he's going to get tanks anywhere. So everybody there, so we still have a vacancy here in the Black Sea. We need a general defence person. Has to be either one of these. Ruoff doesn't really work. That's in rough only. That's in plains only, so, well, this guy's likely to survive a defeat, so Weiss is going there. Okay, that's a vacancy done. So command onto Axis offensive. Well, we don't actually have an offensive because we can't afford one. So if we don't place... So bad things happen because we're not doing an offensive. Okay, not an active military directive card. Oh, so we just skip it. Oh, okay, that's fine. So we haven't declared an offensive, so therefore we can ignore it. So we move on. Western offensive, no landing markers available. So we need to shuffle our combat card deck. Right, so the Allies, no landing, so this is what they're going to act. So 43, sorry, we need to put their marker here, don't we? 43, we have 4 dice in attack after 2 plane aircraft rolls. So, so here we have head of army group, which is Rommel. We do have Kesselring though. Rommel doesn't do anything. Kesselring does though. Kesselring. Roll an additional grey dice instead of a white dice for rough terrain. Okay. So currently they were on 4. Who can we place? Okay, we're probably going to lose their air naval control. Oh no, we're on 3, so it's not likely. I think we'll leave Schweppenberg. Either that or Huber needs tanks. If they roll tanks, it's possible. Yeah, let's use Huber. Okay, so what we have, so they have, we need to roll their 2 plain dice first. We can't do anything about that. 1 plain, so that reduces down to 2. Then they have 4 dice, I think it was. Yep, 4 dice. And we have 1 grey, 1 white, these 2. We're in Naples, which is rough, which means Kesselring means our bonus white dice for being defending in rough is actually a grey dice. And Huber can add a hit if they roll any tanks. Okay, that's it. So we roll their dice. Southern Italy. They rolled a tank, so we get an extra hit. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 4 hits. We have 1 hit plus these. And we can't do anything else about it. So just put those to the side. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff here. Good stuff. 1 hit. 3 hits. 4 hits for the tank. 5, 6 hits. So no chance. We got a Monte Cassino here. Absolutely nothing happened, except we lost some aircraft. But yeah, that was a really good defence there. Nobody's questioned. So Huber and Rommel did well, and we move on to Soviet offensive. So the Soviet offensive, we put out these interminable markers. Okay, don't need those anymore. Top to bottom, let's go top to bottom. So Leningrad, 4 dice attack, no specials. And we have Bush. We can roll a grey dice. If it's a hit, cancel the special effect. There is no special effect, so he doesn't help. Okay, we have a grey. We are defending in rough, so we have a grey, a white, and another white. So we have 3 dice. Need to add one of our dwindling number of available generals. Although it is the end of the year, we're going to get everybody back. I'm tempted to use Shauna. It will cause us to have an extra reduction. I think I'm probably quite happy to kind of run away from there anyway. So I don't really want to use him there. I think maybe somewhere else would be more useful. Ruoff can change to tank results. That's useless. Dangelis. We need to get grey results. We have 1 grey dice. Rendulic. I think it's going to be De Angelis. I forgot we didn't roll for Vola, did we? Needed to roll for Vola. He's fine on in the command because he was questioned. Where were we? Yeah, Delingelis. Let's hope we roll a hit on the grey. So they've got 4 dice. Whoops. Air hit, tank hit, 2 hits, combat card. Let's see what we roll. So a hit and 2 combat cards, but that hit, the Engalis cancels one of these hits, so that gets removed. So they've got 1 hit versus our 1 hit, but we've got some combat cards to do. So first is loss of confidence. Flip the markers of the activated head of army group if there is one, and leading general to their question side. Okay, so their question bush is quite solid. The Engalis is not bad either. So, and then put that in for next year. So we drew. That means we can't take that as a loss because we put all our losses. Oh, so we go straight to 0. So we actually take 2 losses here, which we have to take. Ouch. But we do hold the area. Okay, Belarus. What are they doing? Autumn is just an automatic loss. However, von Kluger, I think, cancels that. Pretty sure. Cancel the special effect. The loss of special effect, so nothing happens there. Good. Happy with that. Here in Heinrich's area, what are they doing? They are winter symbol, strategic card. Winter symbol doesn't count, we're in full, and the strategic cards, we don't have any, so nothing. Good. They've maybe shot their bolt there. And finally here in the Black Sea, what are they doing? 1943, just the strategic cards, which we've run out of, so again, nothing. Whoa, I think we got away with something there. Whew. Not great at Leningrad, but other than that, we kind of survived that. Military directive offensive check, we don't have a military one. Supply okay, victory check, no. So we are on to the New Year phase of 1944. Okay. So New Year phase. Move all general cards from the activated space to the available. So all of these guys come back. I want to order them again. So all of these chaps come back. So he's Russia only. He's middle. Von Arnim is the west. Hansen is the east. Hollet is east only. Yannicke is both. Vola is both. Reinhardt is both. Modal is both. Hoth is both. Paulus is east front. Mackinson is both. Lemelsen is both. Manstein is east and Vietinghoff is west. Okay, right, so we've done that. Next, Turn unplayed directive cards were selected to their decks. Okay, so the directives, these go back here, and these go back there. Event cards, all remaining event cards. So we turn these over. Russian partisans, it's blue. Resolve things with a blue background. So okay. Slavic Cooperation has been played. No, we didn't actually do that. Roll 1 Soviet die for every area in the USSR where there is at least one Axis army. Apply 1 reduction in every area where a hit is rolled. Whoa. Wow. Okay. So here. So Black Sea. No. Ukraine. No. Belarus. Yes. So again we have to lose a whole... Ouch. And finally Leningrad. Yes, we lose that as well. Okay. And then it can come back next year. And the last one, Lend-Lease to USSR. Roll a Western dice. Okay, that's not going to have any relevance. Because that's for a combat roll, which is not happening at the moment. That comes back next year as well. Okay, we resolved all the event cards. Okay, so landing markers come back here. We have both of them now available. Okay, just distributing new generals. So how many generals have we got here? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Plus these guys here, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So we are 2 short, so we can bring on 2. We need some defensive generals, don't we? Student's quite good. I think Lindemann and Student we'll use. Lindemann and Student. Student's a 3. He's west only. And Lindemann's a 4, east only. Okay, so that's the new generals. Okay, military directives. So we've got everything here we could use, though most of these are useless. Kursk is pointless. Conquest of Malta, conquest of Leningrad. Liquid offensive, possibly. Invasion of Issues, conquest of the Caucasus, no. Conquest of Great Britain, no. Invasion, Great Britain, no. Invasion of Spain, Turkey, Moscow. Conquest of Iran and Iraq, no. Invasion of the Middle East, no. Gibraltar, no. We've got the Ardennes offensive and Frühlingserwache. It's Spring Awakening, I think. It's the attack into Hungary. Yeah, so we'll have those. And local offensive, I think. We can have up to 5, but the others are pointless. No point in having them as options. And then 4 production directives. So if we're going to do V weapons, we need to do it now. Forced labour would be great. Jet fighters is 3 development, where that's 3 years, so that's pointless. 21 submarines, that's pointless. Strategic bombers is pointless. Nuclear power is pointless. We've got these 3 here we could use. It's resources, fanaticism, Wasserfall. It's guided missiles, I think. They can only do that if the weapons have been completed, so that's pointless. So our 4 will be those. Okay. And that was military and political directives. 4 political directives. What we got here? Occupation of hit is pointless. Slavic cooperation would be nice if we had the resources, but we don't. Bribing generals. Yep. Diplomacy Turkey, pointless. Spain, Vichy. Activation of Ober-Ost. So yeah, that one would be good. The others are pointless, so we've only got the 2. Only got the 2 here. So Ober-Ost. So that gets us that slot there for an extra general over the Eastern Front, which would be very useful. Yeah. Okay. That's that done. I think that's it for our New Year's phase. How are we doing for time? Just under the hour. Joe, hi. Sorry, I didn't see you there in the chat. Yeah, not available yet. So will probably pop up in the NAC Wargames website probably next month. It's been fulfilled on Kickstarter at the moment, so I got this game last week. I think a lot of people still haven't got it. It's getting close to being fulfilled. Until that happens, I don't think there are going to be games available to the general public yet, but not too long now, so keep looking for it. Keep looking for it. Okay, so we are on to winter administrative bombing of Germany. -2 replacements. I'll have to do that, I think. German replacements are 2. Happy here. Oh, Bush is not in command anymore because he doesn't have an army left. So he's actually down here with Manstein, but he is questioned. One and 2. No, we can't do that. We need the 3 replacements because we need somebody up here. Well, we can be here. Not for very long though. Yeah. Let's run with that. Okay. Where are next? German replacements. Oh, Luftwaffe replacements. Up on Germany, I think. Luftwaffe's in a dire strait here. We only got level 2 on each front. But never mind. Satellite replacements, they are unknown. Production table. Got to put 3.6. Don't need that anymore. Just one for the military directives. Political directives. Oberst would be nice. So we'll put that into 2. Production directives. Underground faxes gives us an extra resource. V weapons 2. Yeah, I think forced labour. Yeah, so that will be on the 1 as well. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can put strategic warfare up 1. Okay. Production directive. We're using forced labour. So unrest -1. Move the replacement marker up 1 box. So we can put the strategic warfare up 1. And it will come back next year. Political directive, we have 2. So we can do activation of Oberst. Place a vacancy marker here. Unrest -2. That's cool. Fanaticism -1. Not cool. Okay, and that's out of the game. And military directive, local offensive, I suppose. Any area. So we don't have to declare it yet. With that 1 point. And now that's our administrative phase. We're on to operations in the winter. To be honest, we don't really want to do one. But let's try anyway. Okay. Strategic warfare. We didn't add strategic warfare, did we? I thought I forgot to do that. Yes, German replacements. That was on a 1, wasn't it? So I think that goes up to there. Okay, so Allied strategic warfare 44, 5 dice. No. Okay, 5 dice. That's all the Allied dice. We have 1 white and 1 grey. Oh no. Oh no. Miss. 2 hits. Miss. Oh, I haven't done the event cards. That's a miss. Yeah, tanks are misses, aren't they? Yeah, tanks are misses. So that's 2 hits, but we've got some cards to do, and I haven't done the cards here. So here, so they're all in. This whole pack is in for a strategic event. Oh no, these are combat events, sorry. Strategic events. Don't have that many. Am I missing some here? Oh yes. No, those are out of the game. They should be there. Right. Yeah. Okay, so we have a max. We've got 3 strategic events here, but only 2, so we only do the 2. First one is, none of this is going to be good news. Royal coup in Romania. If Black Sea controlled by the Allies, no effect. If Black Sea is not disputed, put the bottom to the bottom of the deck. Therefore, reduce 1 German army in the Black Sea. Great. Okay. Also, there is a misfortune. So we need to roll. Misfortune gives us. Just check. Misfortune. Roll the dice, we get a hit. Okay, so we roll a grey dice. If we get a hit, somebody's in trouble. We didn't, so no misfortune. So that's roll coup in Romania done. And the second one is ultra. Roll a Western dice. It's the cards. Any result, no effect. And it comes back next year. Okay, well, we survived ultra at least. So that was 2 versus 1. So strategic warfare again, I suppose. Okay. Strategic warfare done. Movement. Don't think we can do anything really. I think we have to sit where we're sitting. Yeah. Okay. Command. Right, we need a new Oberost. Now, von Manstein is available and he has a special ability in the Oberost box. Controlling player may reroll 1 dice on the Axis combat roll. Second must be replied. So, I mean, he's kind of made for it. So, and he's seniority on available. So we're going to put von Manstein in. Look for his marker. Ah, his marker will be over here. We have to return all these, don't we? So von Manstein is in charge. Oh no, he can't be. He can't be in charge because von Kluge is senior to him. Ow. Is anybody else more senior to him? These are all 6s, aren't they? Yeah. So actually he can't be it, even though we want him to be it. He can't be it. Annoying. What we'll have to do is we'll have to send von Kluge up there. And then we've got a vacancy here now. So should we put von Manstein there, or should we put Bush back there? I think we put Manstein there. Okay, all vacancies done. Questioning. We have the Angelis. Well, let's put all these back actually. 5, all the 5s back. Fours. And the 3s. Because we haven't assigned and not activated anything so far this year. And Galis goes back, but he's been questioned. He's on a 4. That is 6, isn't it? Yeah, that's a 6. That's a special dice that came with the Kickstarter. So that means Angelis is out. Unrest up 1. Another Black Orchestra card. Next, anybody else questioned? Somebody else was, yes. Bush actually is questioned, so we need to roll for him. 3, he's okay. Everybody else is all right, I think. Nobody else was questioned. No, okay, that's everybody questioned. No vacancies. We're good for command. Axis offensive, local offensive here. Let's try it. We've got Heinrichi here. Heinrichi he's only defense only, isn't he? Now, actually, I don't think I'll put local offensive on. I won't do an offensive actually. We'll move to Western. Landings. Okay, we roll. Well, we pick a card to see on landings. Landings 1944. Summer, fall. No. So we're winter, so nothing happens. And we have 1 combat here. So our combat is 1944. That's 4 dice and 2 aircraft symbols. 4 dice. We have Rommel, who's kind of useless. Who else can we put there? Von Feetinghoff is good. Add a white dice when defending in the rough, and we are defending in the rough, so we will use him. Von Feetinghoff is activated. Extra white dice. So we have a grey and a white. We get an extra white for rough, and we get an extra white for Von Feetinghoff. But Kesselring upgrades a white to a grey. So 2 grey, 2 white against 4 allied dice. Oh, we need to roll the 2. Let's roll the 2 aircraft symbols first. No, so nothing. Their roll. Ouch. So that's 2 hits, air hit, and combat event. Our roll is 2 hits, 2 combat events. Ow. You can't do anything about that, so that's a draw. Combat events though. First one, Warsaw Uprising. The Warsaw sector in Poland is not controlled by the Axis. No, that's roll 2 Western dice. I'm going to roll these 2. I'll apply that hit anyway. Roll 2 Western dice. A hit and a card. Reduce 1 grey regular army in the Eastern Front for every hit result. That was 1 hit result. So, oh god, we only have 1 here, 1 here. It's got to be that one, hasn't it? That was very welcome. Second one, carpet bombing. If there are no disputed areas on the Western Front, there are no disputed areas on the Western Front, so we recycle the card back into the deck. And it's a draw. A draw means we take a loss and nothing moves in Italy. Soviet offensive. Oh gosh. Everybody cross fingers here. Actually, one thing I need to check. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Even though we're down to 1 here, winter means you do not add any of the air naval control dice, so we're spared that. Right, let's start from the top. Leningrad. What are the Soviets doing? They are attacking with a loss and 4 dice. We have we do not have an army group head because there's only 1. So we send a leading general only. Poor chap, who's not going to have any dice because that's going to be removed. But we do need to send somebody, and it needs to be either Bush or Paulus. Well, if we send Bush, we get a chance of not taking the auto loss. So let's do that. So we roll a grey dice, and if it's a hit, we don't suffer the auto loss. It's a hit, we don't suffer the auto loss. Well done, Bush. Okay, they have, however, they have 4 dice, we have 1. In fact, we have 2 because we're defending in rough. And a white. So, Soviet dice. 2 hits, 2 cards. Our dice. Oh, 2 hits, 2 hits. So it's 2 cards, but we survived. Good roll there. 2 combat cards. Republic of Salo. If the state of Zitadelle is not occupation, so it is occupation, we've moved 1 satellite army from the game box to an Italian home area which is disputed or controlled by the Axis. Oh, we actually get a satellite army in Italy. Oh, nice one. Positive. I was expecting all the combat events to be terrible. Second one. Tito again. Oh, okay. Where might replacements value? Down 1. And he comes back next year. Okay. That was a loss, so nothing moved. So we're doing very well at Luga, actually. Project cards in each round to... Oh, that's true. Yes. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you get it back, don't you? I thought you put it back for next year. No, that's true. Actually, yeah, I've been missing that, but never mind. Yeah, thanks for that, Eric. Yep. Right, we're in Belarus. What are the Soviets doing? They are attacking for 4 dice. So 4 dice. We have von Manstein. Von Manstein. We can change 1 dice to a choice result choice. Okay. Now, who do we send with him? Has to be a 5 or a 4. We have a grey and a yellow. Palace doesn't do anything, so he's only on attack. Don't have any white dice, so that's useless. they're attacking Minsk, so yeah, Ruoff is the best. He defends in planes. So Ruoff used. Ruoff is used. Let's. Okay. But we still only got the 2 dice, haven't we? Grey and yellow. Yeah. If we do a hit, we can upgrade it, and Manstein can also change one of the dice to a choice. And now we do actually have von Kluge here. I think he does the special, removes the special, doesn't he? Yeah, but there wasn't any special effects. So, yeah. So, their roll, 4 dice. So that's 2, 3, 4 hits and an air hit. And our roll is a card and no hits. So card, right, so we can change this. We can change the tank to a card. So they get 2 hits to our 0. Or we could change our grey to an artillery, which means that's 2 hits. So either way it's 2 hits, but at least we get rid of the cards. Okay, we have air hit, and they hit us for 2. Ouch. So we'll go back to Bialystok. Which questions von Manstein. And we will take... I hate losing the last white. We kind of have to retreat again. So we're on to Warsaw. But that also questions von Kluge, which is probably a good idea. Which means this is now Soviet controlled. We've lost Belarus. Right, it's bound to happen. And we've got to trade space, don't we? This now means that Leningrad could be cut off because there could be an attack here. Right, Ukraine. Their card is it's a loss plus 4 dice. So the loss doesn't happen because of von Kluge, so that's great. So they have 4 dice. We have Henrique. Henrique gives us 2 rerolls. Yeah, 2 rerolls with optional revert back to the original. We have 2 whites and a yellow. And we need another general. This was taking a loss, wasn't it? But that's cancelled, that's fine. We are defending Vinitsa. Hurth's no use. Reinhardt's no use. Paulus is no use. Modal's no use. Lindemann's are useful though. Can change a white dice for a hit. Okay, so Lindemann back in the fold. So they're 4 dice. We're in plain, so that's 3 hits and 2 cards. Oh, that's 5 hits. So we stop them, but there are 2 combat cards. Okay, Soviet counterattack. Randomly choose an area in Eastern with a disputed alignment marker. There, and there. All controlled by the Axis and adjacent to an area controlled by Snow, so there. Apply 1 retreat in that area and flip everybody to their question side on rest +1. So let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's roll a dice, 5 or 6, roll again. 1, 2, 3 here. Okay, so we have to apply a retreat. So we lose Vinitsa anyway, even though we won the battle. That comes back next year. And Heinrichi and Lindemann is... Oh, heads of army groups, they're not Lindemann. So Heinrichi is questioned, and we need to retreat everything. So this is Soviet controlled. So that valiant defense was for nothing. Finally, Black Sea. Actually, Vice isn't there. Vice, because there's only 1 army, so we get no army group head. So Vice is now available. So let's see what they're attacking with. They are attacking with just a strategic event. I think we probably wanted to get kicked out of there, but strategic event. Hungary defects. What? Ah, we have we also have a misfortune. So that is a misfortune. If it is, what is Ukraine? Ukraine is controlled by the Allies. Okay, Ukraine is controlled by the Allies. So let's... What's that result again? Okay. Resolve any recurring events. So that's the misfortune, and then discard the card. Okay. So we discard the card, but we do have the misfortune, which we did roll. So who's got? So Paulus has a misfortune. Von Arnim has a misfortune. Hansen has a misfortune. Hubert has a misfortune. And over here, who else here? Von Kluge has a misfortune. And Rommel has a misfortune. Okay, so Rommel and Von Kluge from that stack. These guys are from available, so somebody gets removed. And that is Huber. Huber has a plane crash, so Huber's out of the game. But not because he did anything wrong. So Rommel and von Kluge go back there, and these guys come back here. Okay. Was that the first? There were two, weren't they? Two. Trying to remember what we're doing now. Oh yeah, no, that was just one strategic event, wasn't it, from the Soviet card, so they didn't attack. Okay, moving on to administrative in spring. How are we doing for time? This is, yeah, it's an hour and a half, so I think we are good to yeah, I think we're good to go. We'll convene again to carry on. We are into the spring of 1944. The Allies haven't landed in the west yet. We've got them kind of holed up in southern Italy, and the Russians are just powering forward, and we're quite in trouble in the north here. Yeah, north and south are doing well. The centre is just completely melted. Right. Okay, great. So thanks again for watching along, and we'll get back to it on another evening. Hope you're following it still, and thanks for the help from the chat, and we'll see you next time. Until then, bye for now.